Okay, wat van ons maak net oop en ons...
Ons kan klink en dan chug hom. Moet ons hom nou oopmaak, sorry.
Gaan ons hom reg chug?
Nee, ek sal vir jou sterf as ek hom chug.
I'm more like a sippy person.
Lekker.
Hey guys, let's check it out. Goeies. Hey guys, welcome to Outdoorphoto. Thank you very much for joining myself and Rayden. We're doing Red Bulls with Rayden. Cheers.
The R&R's.
Yeah, lekker. So what we actually want to discuss in this show or podcast, I don't know what we're going to call this, but what it is a real talk. And we want to talk about the Tilta Vest. So we've obviously got some footage. We went out on a shoot day to go and create some content. Rayden joined us, did some phenomenal work behind the camera. And Amarish was there as well to make sure that we actually did get some work done. And we finally got around to using one of these guys out in the field. Now obviously with Tilta rigs and everything else, first off, the product range is just absolutely incredible. There's so many products to choose from cages to rigs to top handles, you name it. And we specifically started looking and had requests about these kinds of products. But Rayden, tell us about this vest and where it was functional and useful for you.
So basically, vest, obviously it's in the name, it's a support vest. Main key aspect of it is the waistband that you put around it. You also get the supporting arm straps that obviously clip into it. Main thing is in the name, it's a support vest. So when you are running gimbals for long periods of times, obviously your forearms and your top arms do get a workout because you're constantly doing pushing and pulling, which is the main movement of video work. So just having a base where you can actually place in the gimbal leg, where all the weight is being transferred from your arms to your waist, works jobs. And not just the supporting factor, but also just the waist factor, so that you can have that same level of movement as you are moving.
And it's what was quite catchy to me is it wasn't just your arms. I mean, when you're dealing with a amount of weight, let's call it 3.5, 4 kilograms, depending on lens and camera and any monitors, anything else, and then obviously the gimbal itself. If you put all of that into your arms, extended, it's not only on your arms, it's your back, your lower back, your upper back, like everything. I don't think people really realize how much weight videographers are managing at that angle and position. So I think it is incredible how it really sustains or helps and assists with carrying the weight. One thing that was kind of a thing that I spotted was that you weren't using a lot when moving around. It was more like stationary kind of setups.
Yeah, I would definitely, for stationary setups, it does help with that clipping in, where if you are using more or less just your waist for the movement, panning, it works wonders. The moment when you are starting doing lower or higher shots, or you are moving around, it is a slightly bit limiting, because then your pivot point is at the bottom. So then when you are pivoting, you are losing your horizontal level. That is basically declining every time you are tilting. With that, rather just unclip it, do your panning when need be, clip it back in. So for stationary shots, it does help a little bit better there than actual moving shots.
Okay, now obviously you're talking about clipping it in and out. How is the whole process to put it in and take it out again?
Oh, very easy. No, it's literally, so there's no actual like lateral lever. It's literally a little bowl you put in the leg. It's enough movement that if you do swivel it around, there's enough barriers that it doesn't just pop out. But you just pop it in. If you need it out, you take it out. It's as easy as that.
So it's something that's quite comfortable, easy to walk around. There's a stack of attachments for it as well, accessories to expand the kit. So it's not only a once-off thing, but there's quite a lot that you can expand on the system and ease of use.
I think the biggest one is probably the V-lock clamps. That I think is a lot of the times the biggest problem with gimbal work is the fact that if you have V-lock batteries, the gimbal can't always take that weight. So now there's always, magic arms or different systems you need to incorporate. The fact that you can just clip that onto the belt itself and run the cables, that I think is going to be a game changer.
That's pretty massive. And it's based off of technology from hiking. I mean, you're putting all of that weight not on your back or on anything else. It's on your hips. It's the easiest way or position to carry that kind of weight around.
I also think one thing where I think it plays a key factor is not everyone is young in a sense, that they can carry around 4 or 5 kgs the whole day. I do know there's a lot of the older clientele that really wants to do video work, but due to back issues or shoulder issues or whatnot, they can't necessarily indulge in it as the younger guys do. So having that option where you can get a vest where the weight gets transferred to your waist, I think it does open the doors for a lot more range of clientele than it was limited to.
That's awesome. How highly would you recommend these with a gimbal?
Oh, definitely, definitely. Obviously, you need a gimbal for this, but I personally think if you get a gimbal, take out that extra little bit of bucks, buy the vest. It's definitely a game changer.
I wouldn't necessarily say it looks like something that you buy from an outdoor, like a hunting shop or anything. It actually looks like a very smart, well-designed piece of kit. It's something that you can use as a wedding. Even if you're dressed stylish, it still fits. It's a great design, the versatility of it. Would you mind taking it out and just giving us a quick rundown on how you would set it up?
Let's see. Nice little carry bag, of course.
Down in my label, so let's get that out of the view.
Okay, so these are the supporting vests. This is the main hooker vein. The main kunane, as they say.
Now, the one thing that I did, however, realize is how everybody puts this thing on backwards.
Yeah.
So that's how it starts off. Like everybody, we took it out of the box, we sent it around in the shop, and it somehow happens that everybody puts it on the wrong way around. So
even though I demoed it, I did put it on about 3 times.
This padded section comes in the front.
Back.
And the back. I'm going to put it on the back, wrong way around. That's why the box doesn't come with instructions, so that everybody can share in this love. It is in the back. Would you look at that?
Yes, sir. Okay, and it's literally as easy as you take out the waist support, which obviously is the key component.
Yeah, so that's a major thing.
Yeah.
Is this waist belt. Now, looking at this, obviously thoroughly padded and vented so that you don't get a sweaty disaster on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this actually goes onto the back. And then it's got some senior belt buckles that will not come off unless you activate the detachment functions.
Yeah, I actually did stand with it, gave it quite a good tug, messed around with it. Didn't even at a point feel like it's going to come loose or detach or anything. So then, easiest thing to do, you take your back attachments. They come with these really nifty clips here. Looks like a little hand grenade. You just pull the pin, pops open, and then you'll see the loops here at the front. And you just clip it in, pull the pin back.
How cool is that?
Clip it.
Done. And that's it?
That's it. You just pull the pin, open it up, clip it in. Kablooey.
I got it. Boom. Hook that in. And
now you put it on like a shirt. And it's as easy as that.
That is so cool. And looking at this buckle, it's also adjustable, obviously quick release clips so that you can adjust the height. You can take it off completely, which is interesting.
Yeah, there's a little bit bigger attachment here.
Okay.
Some of the gimbals do have, it depends on if you want that extra extension foot on there or not. If you don't have the extension foot on there, you can pop the whole battery grip just on the little bit longer one.
Oh man,
just fits a little bit better.
Genius. And it's on a pretty stiff ball head, and that you can obviously manipulate as needed. And lightweight Tilta design. Quality. Quality right there.
One thing I thought in the beginning, that the metal plate is going to be bothersome. Wore this thing for the whole day. Didn't even notice it was there.
Oh, obviously through nearly 2 inches of padding.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
But the nice thing is usually you think you're going to sweat a lot. You're going to, honestly, after the first 2 hours, you forget it's there.
Awesome. Guys, come and check it out. We've got one in the shop that's open. So please come past. Outdoorphoto. We are opening a new branch sometime soon. So check out the social medias for more details around that. Opening up in 4 ways. So you guys in Joburg, check us out. We're coming to you soon. Rayden, thanks for this. Thanks for running us through this. It seemed like you enjoyed the product on the day, and thanks for sharing open and real talk.
Always
enjoyed
a pleasure.
Cheers. Lekker.
Lekker boys.